a very topic when I say this is our moment in the history of the nation and human civilization. Such is the topic. Gone were those days. Yesterday, 8th October 1932, Air Force Day, being an Air Force veteran, having worked in Russian radar systems, in the exterior electronics, we used to have physical data to be monitored by human beings in the forward locations. In fact, I have been living for 2 years at 12,500 above MSME. And the kind of physical monitoring, the physical, the vigilance that we need to do it along with radar systems is something very, very different those days. I am talking about the 1990 to 92, the 2 years of my life in Kashmir. Used to be such a dangerous situation, and we have to be physically present, of course, with the modern weapons of those days. So you can understand how in a period of about 30 years or 32 years, such a big transformation has taken place. Because transformation is happening, transformation is an existential issue, and therefore transformation is now an important thing. With this brief preface, I would like to repeat that this is our moment in the history of the nation and human civilization. And why I say this is a recent report by Human Resource Recruitment Agency is saying that we have 43% increase in AI/ML job roles. And the global CEO of Siemens, Roland, says that India will not only develop its very own AI capabilities, it will also export AI innovation. That is the kind of powerhouse we are in the global scenario. We should also remember that when we talk about transformation and automation, we have to remember the three important things. One is the information. Most important thing all our speakers and all you would have read about is the information importance. Very, very subject is quality of analytics, quality of your AI tools and outputs, and the insights that you get and the information you get, the feedback you get, and the corrective steps you take are all based on the information, and I will say information is available in abundance. The second thing is process automation. Optimization of resources can happen only through process automation, and we had live examples of how the automation takes place, and in a country of 140 crore plus people population, which is expected to be 175 crore in 2062 as per UNDP, what are we going to do with that? Are we going to align our process automation towards this huge population? Is reskilling and upskilling going to serve the purpose? Or what are we going to do with 175 crore of aged population? All these things we should be able to simultaneously think, and therefore today's moment is a very, very difficult moment, and that is why I started saying this. And therefore process automation is necessary, at the same time it should be cautious. The next level is technological productivity. How do we increase the technological productivity with AI, MI, and whatever tools that are going to have, we are going to see it in the years to come. There are going to be bigger things than this. And therefore, I give you a very ordinary subject like peanut. When we say, remuneration, salary, we say peanuts, right? You see the market of that. Information is available in abundance, I say, But what is needed is structured information which will help you for forming the strategy for your business. Forming business strategies requires structured information. You can see the market size. You can see how the 25% seed fortification using plant varieties and seed production, 25% replacement by fortified seeds, by structured seeds, modified seeds can bring incremental output of 2.5 million tons. And please see the national level important information I have put in this one slide. 1.5 billion USD import substitution is likely to happen. To get this one slide information, somebody would have worked 1 year across the globe, finding out what Argentina does, how does it export 99% of its peanut production to EU, whereas India does not do even 1%, and what are the markets? That is where I want to highlight information structure will be necessary for strategizing your business goals. I will give you one more example. Structured information is necessary for forming business strategies. See here the whole lot of global ship market I have put it. The entire shipping industry, I have taken permission from my clients and I have given you the information about what ships are run, how many ships are going around in the global scenario, and what is the need for that, and how we are going to manage the needs of the shipping industry. One slide gives you the global shipping arena. Whatever be the nature of how process automation without replacement of human beings takes place. See the kind of coverage in a shipping industry, how many things have to be captured in process automation. You must have eye for details. You should be able to map the processes. We are talking about digital twins. I am talking about our ability to process automation depends on your ability to capture the process, your ability to map the process and organize the automation. See how many verticals are there. I have given you 18 modules here. Maintenance, safety, voyage performance, permission to work, that is workers and labor, documentation, integrated accounting, inventory management, risk assessment, budgeting, TMSA, that is regulatory, shipboard forms, dry dock management, electronic procurement, crew management, breakdown maintenance survey, ESG, what not, you see, how many are there? Process automation involves bringing about a complete mapping and changing the way the business is done daily. This is how technology transforms, how AI has helped. This is from Siemens Global CEO's the website. The machines are getting affected by sandstorms in the Middle East, and how AI, and India has built an AI system to map the sandstorms for years and to predict and say this is the volume of, this is the intensity of sandstorms, and therefore they are able to achieve a 20%, 27% reduction in the maintenance cost through predictive AI solution for accumulation, identification, automation, monitoring the process developed by Siemens Advanta. You see how the AI has helped. We know that we are all talking about AI. We should be able to understand the impact of AI in all the very, very important touching you and me lives in the agriculture, education, healthcare and whatnot. Therefore, this is going to be the way the things are going to work. Another thing, I will come back to agriculture. You see how the AI is able to map the admixtures, that is the weeds I can say, from the pure crops. You will be able to do it. This way, AI is able to help you in identifying and eliminating something which is admixtures in agriculture, fundamental. Therefore, in digital transformation, the drivers are customer expectations, the competition, the technological changes, the compliance requirements, and the regulatory push. All these are the drivers, remember this, and the impact of governance at the top. Like OECD said, if the board is concerned about digital transformation, if the board of directors is looking at it, you are going to see digital transformation driving down up to the shop floor, and everything is going to change. And that change is necessary in order to survive. For that, at the governance level, at the top level, we should be able to look at the customer focus and experience, the digital literacy levels that are available here. That is why we talk about reskilling and upskilling, the risk management, the compliance requirements, the board oversight as a whole, and the ethical use of technology. Ultimately, it must be used for ethical purposes. After all, you and me have to survive. We are necessary in order to have the business run there efficiently. Challenges are one, we have a legacy system problem. We should be able to understand the legacy system in order to replace it or modify it. The cost, the skill gap. This is a very important subject today. At every forum we are talking. The cost of employing high-skilled manpower. Technology may be reducing cost because number is more, but technologists are going to be costly, and that is very important in order to understand the challenges a business entity, particularly at MSME level, to face in the 4.0. Cyber security, adaptability, and at the end of the day, inclusion of the stakeholders. Thank you very much. This is such a very important subject. I would like to say there are so many important things that can be seen from here. All that every one of us require is focus, attention. If you are able to understand that, you will be able to aim, you will be able to act, you will be able to achieve. Thank you.